What's going on, people? It's time to play some Madden football. I would have been on yesterday or last night, but we had a power outage. So I didn't get a chance to play because my power didn't come back on until the next day. Just checking if everything is on right, and when we get it all set up, we're gonna get started. Okay, there we go. Let's get this going. I've been playing some on the Xbox, and man, the passing game is a lot challenging. I mean, I had some games where it was like, oh, I threw like 4 interceptions. It was just horrible. It's like a lot of work, Okay, we are going against the Dolphins, and then our next game will be against Seattle in Seattle. I want to deal with the crowd, see how it is. There we go. And we'll see if Tyreek Hill is going to be a big difference in Miami. We're going to look for the deep pass. I think they're going to throw it deep. I am going to do 8 minutes. When I do 8 minutes, because the acceleration clock, no matter what, if I shut it off, it's still working. So I have a longer game. Let's go. Let's do this.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Fins and the 49ers, and it comes your way next.
You know, I've been finding some plays that have been working out pretty good.
It is a pretty hot late summer afternoon here in the South Bay as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the San Francisco 49ers.
And I think why is actually wrong is because everyone keeps hating on this offseason about his accuracy.
With me as always, Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
And I did play with Jimmy G, and he did not play. But we are starting to trade him. So if the Niners for some reason don't trade him and I start my franchise mode, because I'm going to start when the preseason is over, I definitely will be trading.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Santa Clara. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here's Trey Lance leading this 49er offense onto the field. Some very big expectations for the second-year signal caller.
San Francisco opted not to throw Trey Lance into the fire right away, bringing him along slowly last season.
He's the bomb.
He still drew 2 starts, though, and showed flashes of his huge dual-threat potential in both.
Our guards are like
almost
68,
100 yards on the ground in a tough one against Arizona, and 280 total yards in a win over Houston. They'll bring it along slowly in year 2. The keys to the car are officially his.
McGinty is only 79, and he can't pass block for crap.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And they are not going to let him turn the corner.
Oh,
Some
come on,
serious
lost
pressure
offensive
right out of the
line.
gate.
Just like that.
Now, during that run, an injury here.
Excuse
got
me.
one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The offensive line sucks. I would definitely be rebuilding the offensive line.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. The Lance going to throw.
Oh, no.
And his throw is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Debo. I've noticed that now they have the top corners now on the top receivers. Like they used to never have that before.
Throwing now is Lance. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
Ah,
This
picked
is
up. Come on.
intercepted. Picked up by Xavier.
I was hoping that Trey Lance would be able to throw it over his head. I took the
They've
10.
thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away.
Let's see how bad.
Like
Yeah, it was
9-9-9
overthrown.
route, 9 meaning go. Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared.
Get the official
but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this
playing
time.
a lot of games,
Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Here comes the Miami offense now, and it's the Southpaw, his 3rd season at the wheel for the Fins. Quarterback Tua Tagovailoa.
For the 2nd consecutive season, Tua's a starter and Miami's a team. Both had winning records, but missed the playoffs. His numbers, they weren't terrific. Only 2,600 yards and 16 touchdowns against 10 interceptions. But he also overcame fractured ribs early in the season to return and play well down the stretch. And don't forget, when he did come back, he led Miami to 6 straight wins, which kept them in the playoff race.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Down the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, most of it's starting.
Now Tua. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Line of scrimmage again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Tua going to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does its job, takes it away, turns over the offense. Here's pick up a nice 1st down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is
gotta look short. They're going short.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Out route to Hill, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball off late.
I see someone do a franchise.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
He got cut, so he must be cut.
They'll stay on the ground for Mostert. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking to pass. Tua.
Yes.
And down he goes.
There you go. Sack, baby. That's what I want to see.
Brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
Okay, that interception only cost us 3 points.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. The first time out, they had the interception. That stopped their drive 3 points the other way, so now they work from behind.
They do, but he's got to walk out on the field like he's working from ahead. All right, he's got to walk out like, hey, I just threw a touchdown pass because all eyes on his team are on him. They gain their confidence from the way he reacts, his demeanor, and how he plays. He's got to show that he has confidence in himself.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he can't.
Debo was wide open. Right when I'm about to throw it, I see him, and I'm like, what do you expect? He can't pass coverage.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a
Look,
block from
he
his
let him
running
open,
back, but
and
I
he
think you
screwed my
nailed it
wide
right
open
there.
pass to
The
Debo.
defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
Man, just screwed us up there.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The first
There you
catch
go,
of the game
Kittle.
for
Nice
George
one.
Kittle.
Nice one.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
That
Now a
was a
stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
I've noticed too on all the injuries, they're always sending everyone to the back. They're not, on the sideline doing some kind of testing and stuff. So now you don't know what the status of the players are now.
First down, here's Mitchell.
Man,
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lance. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to
Got
like how
no
this
running game
defense has
going
played
right
thus
now,
far. They have
and
yet
we
to
got to
allow this
depend on
offense to get
passing.
untracked in this
Right
one.
now, my pass game is not the greatest.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Waddle now to return it. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their second drive.
I will be uploading
They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start
me
first
going
and
against
10.
the Rams on the Xbox version. And that one I'm going to do in 4K, 60 hertz. Probably post it probably tomorrow.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out.
I put him out to nickel
really
back.
Nice play.
22 yards there, a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block in the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Come on.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And not a lot of daylight.
I thought he was going to break it
any
for a
daylight
second.
inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 15-yard line. Ball in an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here.
Come on.
And brought down, but the
Get an all-out
juke,
blitz
a
there
very
and
nice
couldn't stop
juke,
him.
gives him the first down yardage there. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action. And try and
Dude, he almost walked in. Come on.
Keep
What's up
working
with this
toward that
action?
end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play. Who you think's going to get the ball? Where you think the ball's going to go?
He didn't get it.
Fullback position to get it.
I thought he got it.
So you got to steel yourself at that
Are they going to
point.
kick a field goal or are they going to go
Contact is going to be
for
strong.
it?
Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and
I would
goal.
go for it.
This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
It looks like he
Does it
got
feel
it.
like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives
Yeah,
that
he-
seem to take on just a bit more
The
importance
playing
than
of the
others?
ball pass.
This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
There you go.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down.
Yeah. There. That's how I do, Desert.
And they turn
Nice.
it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this 49er defense
Now we need to
stands
capitalize
down
on
near
their
the
little
goal
mistake they
line.
did.
And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high.
They need to rush
Because
out of the end zone.
mentally,
So
you're saying, hey, you're
try
in
to
the
get
red
some
zone.
yards.
We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Come on, baby. You can do it. Oh, yeah.
And they
I
finally
think that's
get
the
him
biggest
down
run I did in this
before he
game.
gets it out to the 46.
Nice run.
41 yards rushing for him now on just
Mitchell.
his first 3 carries. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And what I really enjoyed about that run and what made it so impressive to me was how he improvised along the way. Sometimes on a big play, you just get the football and you take off in a straight line and go. But this time, how about the artistry of that play? That looked a little bit like a Picasso to me.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Lance now to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
There we
And
go.
he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Partner, find me a star more on the rise than Deebo Samuel after last season. Wide receiver, running back, kick returner. This man does it all for the San Francisco 49ers. Ranked 3rd in the league in all-purpose yardage and deservedly made first-team All-Pro. Building on that with a first down here.
Off of play action, here's Lance. They'll roll him out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Oh,
Completes
yes.
it to the tight
Oh,
end,
but
Kittle.
he's lost the yards.
And he
Yep.
is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it
The one thing I
down.
noticed
Well,
about
it's time to
this
give a little
year's
credit
Madden
there
is
to
the
the defense. They played that
rush
very
is
well
getting
because
so
it was a
quick.
drag route, and he
So
ran
you
a
gotta,
little
like,
shallower than normal as he
you gotta,
worked
like,
straight
know where
across
you're
the
gonna throw
field.
it, like,
He was
from the
hoping
start
he'd
of
get
the
lost
play.
behind the defensive line.
Like, you
But
can't
once he made
just,
the
you know,
catch, nowhere to turn upfield and
Look
gain
around
any yardage.
sometimes. It's challenging. Ooh, 58. I don't know if he can make it. Let's see.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Yes.
And I tell you what,
You got a
he
tie
got it
game,
from
baby.
58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will tie us at 3-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Do this. About to go to halftime. Tie game.
Field goal is all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
So the completion results there in 9 yards.
Okay, I think they're going
to
deeper.
short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And they get him.
And they got a screen, but he was open. He straight beat whoever was covering him. I think it was Walnut.
It's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's
yeah, nice.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two.
You know, I tried to strip the ball, and I saw the reaction. He did it like he was trying to punch the ball out. So I'm going to replay because I want to see that. It looked like he tried to punch it out, and it was. I believe that's new. I never seen that in Madden. Let's see if they show it. You'll see my fist come out. See? He was like, ugh. See? I tried to punch it out. That's new, because they used to, in the last year's and previous matches, was he would just attempt to just pull it out of you. This time they're punching it out of you. That's pretty cool. I like that. I always see something new in this game every time I play.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes
Come on, we need
to
a turnover. We need
game.
an INT, baby. Let's take the lead back.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
Oh, picked off. There we go, baby. Warner with a nice interception. Give me a hell yeah, baby.
He had to fit that into a pretty tight window.
That was a nice Warner.
Zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the
That was
quarterback isn't
nice.
fooled
Now we have a
between
chance
zone
to
and
take the
man.
lead.
Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it.
Oh,
close. Incomplete there.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Oh, yes, wide open. There you go, baby. Come on. Come on, go out. Nice. 1st down, baby. Let's go in the half with the lead. Come on. Look, they came out blitzing. I got that on 50 times. And we got a great block.
Big yardage on that play.
Let's try
So
this
the big
one.
play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a play fake. Lance.
Oh yeah, oh Devo went out of bounds, but nice catch. If I didn't lose control right there, oh that was a nice throw too. He went for it. Oh, so close, so close.
Down the field, they had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
My own Niners.
The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. From the gun, it's Lance. On the move to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Ready.
On 2nd and goal, Lance.
No fumble.
Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. But an alert 49er able to gain possession. So they will
I was going to take off and run it in. And
we hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know
Since
that every
I played this,
offensive
I've seen
coordinator
a good amount of
in the
fumbles.
league,
I
they
heard
take
there's a lot of
particular
fumbles.
delight in their red zone calls
Maybe they need
because
to
those are
kind
the
of
payoff
like,
ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball.
Make it
You got to secure it.
So much.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Play action, now it's Lance.
Oh.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
He was spinning. I didn't know if he was
Now
going
the
to stay
Dolphins
up
gonna
or
burn
not.
the first
But
of their
hey, it's all good.
as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 4th down field goal try coming, so Lance is off, and on comes Robbie Gould. He hit us first, this one from 40 yards out. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
There we go. We got
a sequence there and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So all field goals so far, 6-3 our score as the kick is away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and
I wouldn't be shocked if they don't try to go deep.
The Dolphins taking over now late
Hill,
in this first half.
They haven't thrown to him
And with
once.
a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their
Probably
way
want to try to
into
get a
field
field
goal
goal
range and try to
so
tie up this ball game.
get ourselves some good coverage.
Let's go now.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
They don't have any short passes.
Waddle complete.
I have that.
The Dolphins going to take their second
I ain't gonna
timeout
give you that deep
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 31, Tua. Another catch there for Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
They're trying to save their last time out.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll get this underneath to Edmonds.
There you go.
And
Come on.
get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now the offense will burn
Okay,
their
they
third and
use the
final
last time
timeout. As the clock will
Let me
stop
see
with
how much
21
time
seconds to go here in the first half.
Okay, this is going to be the final spot. Scope blitz.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
Because even if they have to run off the clock, it will take 11 seconds.
Tua to throw again.
That could have been good. Wow,
To this
nice.
point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Play.
Being chased out.
Yes.
And that'll be incomplete with 11
That's how that
seconds
dude. That's how the
remaining.
Niners dude's going to
Not
be.
much going on this
I think when I do start my franchise, I don't think I'm going to score a lot until I start figuring out certain players. But our dude is going to be a
Here's
beast.
Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Let's try to go deep.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3,
See,
3
I've
field goals
noticed
at
if
the
you're
break.
playing like
As we
really
send
good
you cross
coverage
country to
with the
Orlando,
Niners,
Jonathan
they only
Coachman
play
is there and has our EA
I
Sports
shut
halftime
down
report.
top
Okay, Brandon,
receivers.
thanks very much,
I don't
and
know if the
welcome in
quarterback
everyone
IQ
to our
is not that good
downtown
or what,
Orlando
but
studios and this EA Sports
what you call it,
halftime report.
attempt
First,
to
though,
throw the
time for a
hill
check of
once
the next-gen stats
in
for
this
that
game.
first half for Miami, and they weren't
The other
able to get
game
a
that I
whole lot
played, that
done
was,
throwing the
you
football.
saw my Raiders
That'll likely
game, the
be a
first
big
Raiders
key
game.
if they want to turn things around
I
in the
shut
second
him
half.
down to Adam,
Meanwhile, for the
and they
Niners,
didn't throw it
they
to
did
him
not
at
have
all.
quite the same amount of success
So,
in the passing game that their counterparts
oh
did.
no.
As you get a look at the
I don't
numbers
think it's
there.
the quarterback.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Waddle will return this from the end zone.
You know,
Solid
tackling is
return,
really
pretty good
poor in
field
this
position.
game.
They'll start at the 32.
It reminds
The
me of,
Dolphins getting set to go
Madden.
back to work here in quarter number 3.
I don't know if it was Madden 12,
It's been a
Madden
tight
13,
game to this point. What do
but I
they need to
remember
do, Charles,
like
to
you
break
had to
through
go
in the
into
second
the
half
slider
and take the lead?
Well, I
and
think the
adjust
first
the
thing they
tackles
need to do is
because
thank
like
their defense
can
for
never
keeping them in
tackle.
this game. And you know what I think the defense is saying back to them? Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some
Man, they're
points,
hitting
too.
their tight end all
And they'll get
day.
it up just short of the
That's the
45
player
at the
right now.
44. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Oh, there's
That's
holding.
out to the flat for
There's
Edmonds.
holding.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the
Yep,
field.
holding. I saw Bosa, his X factor lighted up, so I knew something happened.
And that's on Austin Jackson.
And
First
right when it
round pick
happened,
in
I saw the
2020.
hold. I mean, I saw the
This 3rd
time.
down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Yes.
Yeah, that one going to be knocked
Nice
away.
D,
And
baby.
incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Come on.
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
I did find the
Their
formation.
defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Oh, I can't remember. Oh, there it goes. Jet pass. It's not good as the one last year. That's for sure. That one was really good.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into.
You, baby. First down. That's how we do it, baby. Come on.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
On play action, Lance.
Yes, wide open.
This one caught by
First down, baby.
And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Hitter's on
A pair of
fire.
explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Running left, here's Mitchell. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The tackle made by Landon Roberts. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get it.
Oh, yes, Debo. Oh, and he took a shot.
And finally, down he goes.
There we go,
They
baby.
work
Let's
it
get the
inside
touchdown.
the 10 to the 7. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal.
Ready, go.
To throw, it's Lance.
Oh, shit, no, I messed up.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
They left a big opening in the middle, and when I saw it, I was going to take off in the middle, but the whole offensive line broke down.
Sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't
We
happened.
need a
Time's
score
winding
touchdown,
down.
that's for sure.
They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Another try after the first down sack. Lance.
Oh, there we go, there we go.
About the 6.
Come on. So
Able to
close.
get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now third and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys
You know, this is my
are
old play
and
from
put the ball on the receiver
Madden
before any
22,
defender can
but
step up and fill it.
They did it well there.
they play it
Perfectly
really good
executed
now.
crossing route.
See, look at, yeah, they're not letting Debo.
Lance now on third and goal.
Touchdown, baby.
And it's complete. In the end zone.
There we go. There we go.
Ray McLeod from 3 yards out. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Miami's
Sure not looking
offense
good.
and ready to go. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Wide open Hill. Well, watch Hill.
Now Tua. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
Hill is sometimes
so
wide
on
open.
the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Off the play action, Tagovailoa. Completes it to the tight end Smythe. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Look at that holding on Bosa.
The front door totally shut down by the defense.
That should be a flag right there.
Hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Tua going to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap.
They're triple teaming.
Big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh, he's wide open.
He's
and they don't even throw it to him. Nope. Now you can say Tua is a bad quarterback in Madden. His heel was wide open. If he caught that, that would have been a first down, and he did not even attempt to throw it. So is that an AI bug on Madden 23? I hope not. Man, he was wide
When you're
open.
going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Trey Lance of the 49ers set to go back on offense here. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air.
There you go, give me the block.
The receivers catch it, the ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys in every side of the ball. So keep your hands on the fries, keep moving, and keep grinding the clock.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
He was open too, and I wanted to
When I
lob
saw
it.
the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it.
I think that ball got all screwed up. The ball got all screwed up when he got hit. If he was able to throw it right, I think he would have threw it over. It would have been a touchdown.
And can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So now here come the Dolphins. The interception was a great
Yeah,
starting
that's what's going
point,
to
but
keep
now they
me in
need
the
points
games is
pretty
our
quickly,
defense.
down 2 scores.
Interceptions
And the Dolphins
happen.
now with
It
a
was going to
1st
happen
and
a
10
lot.
at the 20. He'll look to Mostert to start things out.
Ooh,
And they'll
nice
get 8
hit
out of
for
this
that.
before being stopped at the 28.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
If I was here, I'd be like, man, I don't want to be on this team no more. Guys don't even throw it to me.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? A run with Mostert up the middle. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Draw play, Edmonds. And he'll get it down here to the 45.
Now they're running on us.
7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down.
Dolphins are having a good drive right now.
5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 22, Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't
I have not
commit to
seen one
14-minute
challenge
offense,
at all.
you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Yes. Kinlaw? Oh, no. Givens with the sack.
Takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
It looks like they're going to need this. They're going to need a touchdown here.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Tua.
Oh my God! They finally go with him, and he gets a touchdown. What the hell? We didn't see anything.
And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game.
I'm gonna just challenge it. I can't even challenge it.
Here are the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here.
Man, I couldn't even really see how he scored that touchdown. Okay, you can't mess around here. We need to score or run out the clock until we can get the W.
Fields it right around the goal line.
Oh, nice one.
And it's a pretty good turn here, so get this up to the 29. San Francisco set to go on offense once
I
more.
don't know why they have the quarterback giving out the play. They need to fix
We're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Get that first down.
Getting this to the 37, gain of 9. And where do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And
look, no one is blocking me right where I'm
the
going to do a
defense
quarterback.
has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the
And
word
you
big
get that
in
much
capital
time
letters
back in.
here. Lance going to sneak it. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. 3 points separating these 2 sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Lance flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Whistles now and a timeout.
We can get this
So
first down.
defensively, they burn it here with 1:51
We
left.
can win this game.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Ready.
Lance looking to throw.
Where's the pass interference? Come on.
Deep ball. Great coverage there all around. They didn't have many options to throw the
That
football.
was
Very little
one-on-one.
chance that one was going to be
That should have
completed.
been pass interference. Let me see that. Look at them even started with the formation. Come on. Okay, he's wide open, one-on-one. The ball's being thrown. He's going up. He stops to jump for it, and he's getting like hit in the back. See, I think that should have been a pass interference, but okay, it's going to be our
Here
defense.
comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Ooh, almost blocked. He hit my kicker. That should be a penalty
Fair
too.
catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So Tua and the Dolphins down 13-10. A minute 40 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come
Are
up
we
on
going to
1st
see
down.
Dolphins win, or are we going to see overtime?
One.
Now Tua. That's into the hands of Gesicki. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Tua. Now a desperation.
Come on, pick it up.
Deep downfield.
Oh,
He's
over
got
your
it.
head. Oh my God, what the hell? Hill has a
We've
rope
reached the
in.
1-minute mark in this game. Tagovailoa. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here.
Yes! Interception! 49ers. This game is over. I told you. We're going to depend on our defense.
Just when you thought this game might be turned
what a
on,
nice
a late
finish.
interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
That
It's
was
still 2
nice.
timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game.
Both
Clock
2
management
timeouts.
101.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
We're about to get the dub.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. On second down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be
Game's
brought
over.
down shy of the 40 on the 38-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
I don't know about you, partner, but
What
watching
a
them take
dub.
the knee there
That was a
and
nice
finish
win.
this one off, I feel like I'm going to be
Nice
sore
win.
tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was
That was a good
And it
game.
ends in a
A
kneel
good
down as the
defensive
clock
game.
rolls down to 0. So the victory here for San Francisco.
They
And
came
this
up
one
on
won't be
top.
remembered for many offensive fireworks, but they did enough to get the job done.
And that's why it's a team game, because sometimes you have to lean on one part
Now
of your
we're going to
team.
play in
And they leaned on
Seattle.
their defense. In fact, they probably went over
They're
there and asked for some
playing
help.
with
Like, guys,
rain.
we just don't have it in this one.
Heavy
Can you
rain.
hook us up?
And I'm gonna
And
make
they
it up
did
a
in a big
Thursday
way.
night
Said, no
game.
problem. Put it on our shoulders. We'll carry you home. They did exactly that.
We both got 2 interceptions. He got some more passing yards. Rushing. We got more rushing. But Mosco had a good game. Receiving. Hill. 3 catches in the 4th quarter. Had nothing. And in the 4th quarter, Boyle woke him. That was a good game. Yes, but I want it to be Seattle home. I like those green jerseys they have. They look pretty cool. Yeah, these. Then play with those, and I'm gonna do the black jerseys. Let's do this. No, I don't want to edit. Ready. And we're definitely gonna have to run in this game. It's gonna be rainy, no light rain. Ooh, that rain. Damn, that looks nice. Thank you. Man, it's pouring.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Niners and the Seahawks, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Well, the city of Seattle known for coffee, grunge music, and, of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three here tonight as you look inside a wet and wild Lumen Field. Tonight we got a good NFC matchup in town between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Welcome again, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and yes, the rain is falling now, and it is supposed to continue to fall throughout this game. So how do you think that will impact this contest?
Well, first and foremost, both quarterbacks are going to make sure the officials have those dry footballs coming in each and every play and standing over them sometimes with a towel before the center gets up there to snap it. Second thing is the focus of all the guys who handle the football. Do they wear gloves? Do they take them off? Will they carry the ball high and tight to make sure they have good ball security? That's paramount in a game like this.
Okay, well, defense is going to be up first.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Get a look at this Seahawk offense as they come out there. And the quarterback brought in as part of that big offseason trade. Now in his fourth NFL season, Drew Lock.
It wasn't the easiest of times in Denver for Drew Lock, who was unseated after a single 4-win season as the Broncos starter. The Russell Wilson trade sent him to a fresh start and a starting opportunity with the Seahawks. Maybe a change of scenery is exactly what's needed to bring the potential out of the former second-round pick.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Lock to throw. Incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Oh. Throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You noticed that Metcalf kind of like jogged and he did like a juke and took off. If Lock threw it right, that would have been caught.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Come on, are you? Come on. There you go.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. 49ers offense trots out for their first series, and they're led by the 3rd overall pick for the 2021 draft out of North Dakota State, Trey Lance.
And just think about what his ceiling in the NFL could be, because when you go back to his one collegiate season as a starter, the full season, he went undefeated, didn't throw an interception, and ran for over 1,000 yards as well. When you see him hit the field, you see a possible superstar in the making.
We're going to give it to Debo.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. A nice play design there with touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lance.
Oh,
And this throw a bit late
that
as he
was
couldn't
like
reach back for it. Charlie
on the
Wade
backup
is
tight end.
able to
Come on, that was wrong.
They'll certainly be on the task to cover that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Lance.
Nice one. Oh, fumble, no.
And the Seahawks have picked it up. And
Oh,
just a yard or two shy of midfield.
McLeod.
So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't
That was
supposed
nice,
to let up. They've
because he
had
got
flash
big
flood
yards.
warnings just west of here, so they
And
better
they
get used
punched
to
that
this.
And
right
it's
out.
hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost them.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They begin. Always
Fumble! Get that ball back, baby.
And now it's a scooped up by the 49ers.
Nice
And they will
one.
set
Hell
up
yeah,
shop at
baby.
their own 41-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it,
That was a
they're
big
extremely
hit.
resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Ready.
They'll run with Sermon to begin the drive. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Sermon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Hey, pass interference. I saw
There
that.
is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming
Personal
on
foul.
now.
Roughing the passer. That's what's that. But I saw pass interference on Kittle all the way.
Now, you don't want to see that penalty at any point, but it adds a little extra to it when it comes on 3rd down.
It certainly does, because if this were a boxing match, they had him on the ropes there. 3rd down incompletion, 4th down upcoming. Instead, that mistake resets everything back to 1st down, which means they have to stand
yeah,
the
come on, baby.
to try and stop this drive.
First
And
down.
he's going to
First
get this
down.
inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Now, former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
They got me,
And
yeah.
dropped behind the line by Shelby Harris.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offense is trying to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Now on 2nd and 13, Lance. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Boomer Ford willing to get to him to drop it. Defensive end gets in there that time. They win 4-3. What's the responsibility? The ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you're talking about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run
Nice
stuff
one,
variety.
D-Line.
But
That's
the
not
way
a
this
first.
game is advanced,
They're going for it.
everything
It's
out of
inches,
all of your
baby.
guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down, make it simple. The guy who's the right
Look
defensive
at
end versus
they
the
came
right-handed
out with a
quarterback,
corner blitz.
that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
Got it. First down, baby.
Yeah, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down. Play action. Now it's Lance. Rolling to his right. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he is
really
going to
lost
lose
the
yardage
yard.
here. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. The loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Supposed to let go of your block and go.
10 on the sack. And it'll be a 3rd and long.
How about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together? But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and management became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Oh, fumble, get it out. And it's dropped. No. Man, this is going to be a little defensive battle.
Whenever I see a team
Third turnover already. I'm not down. I mean, I look down.
One person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely.
Can't tell anything. I look down. Just give me a challenge.
And after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to.
See, I am not able to challenge at all.
Seahawks with a 1st and 10. Locke gets ready to go. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw it is Locke.
Oh.
And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Come on, team.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Block now to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter. But that time, they were up to the challenge.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Take that back.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
Again, it's Locke. And that one is incomplete. And
Nice
it also
one.
concludes quarter number 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
You know, they need to
Second
fix
quarter now
that.
from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks
where they
with
show
the
the
football
stats
here
during the quarter,
as they've
it's
got it with a
always
third
inaccurate.
down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. That's
Nice
complete
one,
to a
Brad.
speedy
He
wide
didn't
out
get anywhere.
Goodwin.
He hit the
And
first.
they're going to mark him down
They got the
short,
field goal
maybe
run.
by about a yard.
I don't know
if
how
that.
far.
They'll get 10
I don't know if the
there,
wind
but
is
it leaves them
going
just
my way or
short for
their way.
fourth down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the fourth down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
Let's see. Yep, that's what they want to do.
Lock exits on fourth down as Seattle sends out Jason Myers from the right hash and call it an even 50 yards.
No good.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to
It
tuck
looks
it
like
in.
it's
And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Okay, we need to
Yeah,
score
it was a
now.
nice job there to force the fumble.
These
to
turnovers,
recover, hand things
fumbles
over
and
to their
stuff.
offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Oh,
They take a shot downfield there, but
that.
it winds up falling incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
Gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. But they're looking at a 3rd and 9 situation. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for all. Just couldn't get him done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Oh, wide open Kittle.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, what the hell?
A throw there, but that's going to
I thought they were going to say that was a fumble.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Lance. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Some of Crawley's coaches took off when they talked about, hey, who's going to take the make an outside quarterback? Accuracy is the instrument at the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great. But you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big 3rd down.
Come on, Debo.
Over the middle,
First down,
complete to
baby.
Samuel. And past the 35,
See, I read that
dropped
blitz.
a yard or 2 shy
Left
of the
Debo wide
30.
open.
Lance finding Debo there for the Niner first. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Lance now on 1st down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Lance looks to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, wide open. He misses it again. See, that's what I'm talking about, the inaccurate passing that he has an issue with.
Absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Throwing his lance on 3rd down.
Oh, kiddo. Get off me, sucker.
And he gets it all the
First
way
down,
inside
baby.
the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw's going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Lance looking to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Come on, really? I didn't get it off in time.
Shelby Harris. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now.
Oh, what the hell?
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the
Oh,
Seahawks
my
forced
God.
the turnover.
Oh, you put him so wide open.
27.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that
He
mistake,
cut it
partner,
off
because this is still
really
a
well.
possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover.
He had it, and
Now,
then he came right
pressure's on
in.
defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Dang, that was a good drive, too.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Penny, a 1st down carry.
Oh,
And some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. 54 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see. They keep it with Penny on 1st down. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop.
Brandon, all things considered,
need a
they have to feel
turnover.
pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 17, Locke. His throw.
No, that was an inaccurate pass. Look, he's 3 for
I'm
10.
going to need some help with this one.
That's
How
bad.
did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Flush to his right. And this
Both
is
almost
going
had
to
him.
be incomplete.
These guys
I'll
had to settle
take
for a
that.
field
Field
goal
goal
the last
and a
time moving
touchdown.
the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. Myers' kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6
Still
to
have
0.
time. So we can go back down
The
there
early lead, and they
and
get the
score.
interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Taking it about the 1. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of
nice blocking, nice blocking.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to pull them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Nice one. Give me the block.
Caught by Samuel. And taking it across midfield and just in quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this half.
Oh, give me the block, give me the block.
Some highlights here.
Yes,
nice.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
T-Bone! Wide open. That would have been a touchdown.
Not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Trying the right side with Mitchell. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's metal of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. On play action, Lance.
Oh, that was all of them.
They're going to be incomplete. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
The window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
The kick by Gold is good, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
We're going to get the ball going into the half.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing into break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
Taken from about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. Just
I think if it was Wilson playing that season, they would at least have 3 touchdowns.
You would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board.
Look how fast that
right. And even though they have the lead, you know that they want to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Out of bounds. Come on.
And he gets this
up
across
going to let me challenge. Still can't challenge. Did they like disable challenge or something?
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered and picked up.
Fumble, yes! Come on, come on, give me the block, give me the block. Hell yeah, for that. Oh, yes. We're going to tie this game going to halftime and take the lead. Come on.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big
way. Look at his knee was down and he fumbled it.
All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, right now, I don't know. I think the challenge system is not working. I have not seen one challenge in this game yet. since I've started playing yesterday, there has been no challenging. I think the challenge system is broken. Oh, they're blitzing. Ooh, I think Kittle's going to be wide open.
Following the fumble recovery, Lance.
Oh, and this is wide open.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Lance now to throw. He'll get this into the hands of
Come on.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Take that. He's the 1st down, baby. On the 16th, so we can score a touchdown.
Puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Lance.
Fumble! What the hell?
He lost the football.
Oh my God! There's been so many turnovers in this game.
Right there at the 22-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this 1st half.
Not setting the pace.
We have a total of
here in the first half,
3 fumbles.
the ball's come out and hit the turf.
We recovered 1.
Find a way to take care of it. Otherwise,
they had a total of 3 fumbles too.
Different at that position.
I think 3 fumbles. Man, this rain is making things happen.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And
man,
just
we had a
pushes way
chance to at
forward
least
for a
tie
few
the
as the
game.
clock will run. Credit the tackle to Samuel Womack.
We're going to halftime.
So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break.
So
as
many
we'll send you
turnovers on both
eastward
sides.
to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, BJ, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports halftime report. First up, though, a look at the next-gen stats for the Niners in that 1st half. And despite the fact that they're down on the scoreboard, they were able to have some success throwing the football in that opening half. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they did not have quite the same amount of success in the passing game that their counterparts did, as you get a look at the numbers there.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong 1st half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the 1st half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The Lance going to throw. Got a man. That's Ayuk.
Nice one, man.
9 yards, not quite enough. And they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I was laughing. People say, what's the toughest route to defend? Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. When you're running a drag route, something short.
Oh, nice one. 1st down, baby. That little cut got him that extra yard. Because I don't know what defender, but he broke through.
Just a
If
game
it was
of a
Madden
couple, but
22,
good
that
enough
would
to
have
keep the
definitely
drive
lost the
rolling.
game.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level.
Oh, what
Now
the
Lance
hell?
unable
Why
to
didn't you
escape,
throw it?
and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off the game.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. Off of play action, and here's Lance. Taking a shot for Samuel. And it's knocked away.
I just threw it up. There was nothing open.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is set away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Seahawks with a 1st and 10. Locke gets ready to go at the 34. Throwing now is Locke. Lockett with a grab over the middle.
I think that's his best pass in this whole game.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first
He's
down.
like in the hunt in this game to get a sack.
They were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Returning right back to Lockett. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 2nd down and 5. They look to throw. It's Locke. And his throw is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Locke looks to throw it again.
Nope. Hunt that ball. Give me that ball
But
back.
he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one
Seattle's
away.
definitely going to be
And
the
no return
quarterback
here.
in this
Where will
draft
they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Like that in real
San
life,
Francisco set to go on offense once
I was
more.
the same. If you want to make
With the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Play action. Now it's Lance.
Oh,
and the Seahawks
is that a
defense
blitz?
gets to him and they bring him down. Darrell Taylor able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
We have seen two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can pull it back a little bit.
It's any way they can find something they can try, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
And that is incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. That quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. A good, just a 3-point game, 2nd and 10. Locks throw caught here by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Here's Locke to throw. He's got his tight end fan. And
damn it.
Works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Come on, dude.
Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Oh, so funny, you could have had it.
To be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Penny up the middle. Dances by at the 20. 66 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination
nice
linebacker.
Nice hit. No first down. You get a field goal. Yeah, I'll take the field. Oh, look at how close both of them.
That look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their
they got it.
he's going to have a Seahawks
they know if they score a
as
touchdown, it's like a good chance to go in.
That'll keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Throwing on 1st down.
Screen.
They set up the screen to Penny. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Inside handoff, Penny. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college.
Come on, sack him.
And he held on to it
Oh my
God.
God.
Down he goes.
I was like, man, he had all the time in the world.
Big sack with a loss of 5. And I guess, partner, you call that a covered sack.
Oh, without a doubt, because where did he have to go with the football? I know everybody wants to get on him about, hey, get rid of the football. You had too much time in the pocket. But he's scanning the field. Nowhere to go.
Still one-score game.
So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And not willing to risk another fumble.
I wish we got this run game going and I didn't have to depend on
pass. Set to go here.
But Mitchell
this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Drive starts with a handoff to Sermon. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Sermon's the only one that's doing anything.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
He'll buy some time right.
Nice one. Kittle. Oh, thought it was going to be Debo, but hey, he takes the catch.
35. Lance and Kittle in sync for the 49er first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
There you go, there you go. Come on, you got this.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, another shot for Sermon. And a lane slowly materializing there as he gets maybe a yard off the 45.
I know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes hanging out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Nice one, Ayuk. Nice one.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Now a play fake. Lance. Completes it to the
why did you go back?
And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level.
There you go. Nice,
really
nice
loose. They got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 3rd and 3.
And you see another pitch and catch there to the running back.
They're going on both downs.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Nice one,
and
nice
he's
one.
Going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust. And that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Holding offense.
So that time they get the time
right
on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended
is way better
and let
than
go quickly enough.
Madden
The flag came out as a result.
Let's go.
To throw, it's Lance.
Oh, nice one, kiddos. With the 1st down.
Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So from inside the 20, here's
put it on
first and
Xbox,
10 at the 18. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get him inside the 15 down
Okay,
to
we're
the
going to let it go to
14-yard
2-minute
line.
warning. To
Give him
score a
5 on the
touchdown.
carry there, and it'll be
We
second
don't want
down.
the Seahawks to have any time left on the clock.
But he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. And they'll run the toss here with Sermon.
Oh, nice cut, nice cut.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It'll be a pickup of a couple and leaves him with a 33.
I think we put together a job description for what we would stop. We need to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. What about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Lance looking to throw.
Oh, Devo. Devo. That's a touchdown, baby. Touchdown.
Trey Lance fighting Devo Samuel. And the Niners are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth.
No, this is my second. I did the Dolphins game earlier.
And then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've
Nice
worked.
one. Devo
Okay,
with
the
that
excitement's going on.
TD.
Everyone's celebrating
They
over
came
there.
out all
Who's
blitzing
calling
too.
up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Yeah, we got to make this field goal. So let's see that replay. Okay, go on Devo. On Devo. You can rewind back. It was a good game. Look, they're all blitz out here, and I knew it. And I just tapped it, and it came out perfect. Blitz. Let's go right here. And then, whew, bam. Devo did the rest. Okay, let's take the lead here.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. The rain making this treacherous, but the extra point
now our
is
defense
good,
has
and
to
with
hold
it,
them
it'll give them the lead.
to not get in field goal range at
So
all.
that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's Devo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Man, the kick didn't go.
Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard
Yeah, that
line.
was really in field
So
goal range.
now Locke and the Seahawks down 10-9, a minute 12 to go. And they need at least 30 yards, you'd have to think, here to move the football to have a shot. Locke. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
A second down pass play there, but it's
Lock's not
incomplete.
looking
So
good.
back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things
They're
first,
going
before you think
definitely
about
going
marching the ball
forward.
down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Oh, they're running.
On third down, Penny. Oh, nice move. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Damn it. I didn't get a
now
chance
the defense going to use the
phone.
first of their timeouts.
I need to get this
That'll
play
leave 'em
right.
with
You
2
can stop him here. This
We'll be
game's
back
over.
after
You
this. Now Locke, gotta have this one.
Yes.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They
That
had
is
to go for it with such little
dub,
time
baby.
remaining. And you can just about put this one in the win column for the 49ers.
Yes.
So now let's reset here, Charles.
Probably
They
going
do
to
have
upload
2
another
timeouts
game
left so they can
tomorrow.
stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
It won't be
No,
live,
what
bro.
you're
I
doing on
upload one.
defense,
Should be
you're going to use
tomorrow.
both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep
My
moving.
block.
And past the 30 down to about the 27. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. But once again, it's Mitchell. And he'll
That's
go
the
down here
game.
right around the 23-yard line.
Victory.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd
2
and final
back-to-back close
timeout
games.
as they
Oh,
get
you
the
came back
stoppage
at
with
the
just
end
under
to win.
50 seconds remaining in the
Nice.
4th. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
Ready.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just
That's
about
the
do it.
win, baby. Niners.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity.
Man,
Now, let's
Rock
face it, they'll be
played
very
horrible
happy
in
that
this
they
game.
pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they
played
got work
bad.
on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
I mean, we probably could have had some more points than what we have. I mean, because Lance was inaccurate in some wide open passes too. But man, Locke was like, whew, that was bad. Lance got maybe 1, not bad. Rushing game, anything. Passing, you got Kittle 89, Debo 75, and this one is 27. And we gave up a lot of sacks. Only got 1 sack. Fumble, there was like a lot of fumbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fumbles. Alright guys, I will catch you guys next time. I will be uploading a game coming soon. Should maybe be tomorrow. Not tomorrow, the following day. But it will be a Niners versus the Rams in 4K. So peace out and I'll catch you guys next time. Let's go Niners!